Yes. All right. So, anything else we need to talk to, or do we get into the letters?
Let's get into the letters.
Yeah.
All right. So the first one is from Bill. Subject is question for DI. I don't know why this is a question for me. Everybody can answer this.
Right.
Hey, what's up, K100 crew? I know it's Disco's birthday. I'm not going to wish him a happy birthday because that's not his deal. It's fine. However, I would like to know who is in his Mount Rushmore for heels. Also, who is everyone's biggest surprise in the NFL? Bill from Wisconsin. Biggest surprise in the NFL is that the Falcons stunk this year. That literally was my big. I thought they were going to be good. And they changed their coaching staff again.
Would you say you'd be a little? Would you say you would be a little bit surprised? I know you weren't on their bandwagon as much as I was. The Cleveland Browns.
No, I thought they would stink.
Yeah, I know you weren't. Yeah,
but
I think the biggest surprise has to be the 49ers.
Yes, that is the biggest surprise. But not for me though, because I know you
thought they'd be undefeated.
No, because I said this before the season started on this podcast. The San Francisco 49ers, I was smarting up. They had like a very scary front seven on the defense.
Right.
That nobody was talking about. And their defense is going to be fucking sick this year. And they have been. They're the number one defense in the NFL. So that was not a surprise to me. The surprise is they're undefeated. But if you take a Kyle Shanahan offense with that defense, it's a formula for success. They're going to go to the Super Bowl.
I'll tell you who's got a great defense, and I'm sure you watched this game. This is the only game I was able to watch yesterday, was the Vikings and the Cowboys.
I watched that, yes.
Vikings stuffed them when they needed to.
Yep. They stopped the run. They said, we're going to stop the run.
Yep. And they
Dak went off, but they stopped the run and that won them the game. You're taking away their weapons. So
I think Ezekiel had 70 yards, if that.
49 yards or something. He didn't have 50 yards.
Yeah. Dalvin Cook looked good. Okay. Next.
So Mount Rushmore for heels. Piper.
Yeah. Flair. I'll go Jake Roberts.
Yeah, Jake was a really good heel. But,
and then Raven.
Cornette.
Okay, wait a minute. We're throwing too many guys out here. You name
Disco.
You name four. And
Piper, Flair,
Joe
Cornette, and
that's a great one so far.
Piper, Flair, Cornette, and I'll say Macho as a heel. He was a great heel.
That's nice.
His promos were great, I'll say those four.
All right.
I'll say this: Piper, Flair, Cornette, and Vince McMahon.
That's a good one. You can't argue with anybody there. Who do you got, Joe?
Piper, Flair, Jake, Heenan.
Piper, Flair, Jake Heenan. Wow.
What about you?
That's kind of hard for me. I'm for sure Piper, Flair.
Yeah.
There was these. I don't think you know them, but there's these two guys. They were from LA, from the Olympic Auditorium, the old NWA. They were called Black Gorman and Great Goliath. They were a tag team. Those guys were two of the best heels. Let me tell you my favorite thing they used to do, which I would love to see nowadays. Every time they'd be having like a backstage interview. You heard of that guy Judo Gene LaBelle?
Yeah.
He would be like the interviewer. He'd be interviewing, and Gorman and Goliath during backstage interviews go and do run-ins and beat guys up. Okay, right. Which I thought was great.
And they're like the only guys that did it too.
Yeah. So, and I thought
it's like great. It's like wait, you're gonna attack the guy while he's doing a promo? That's how you boo.
Right. Backstage.
He wasn't ready to fight.
Yeah, right. Backstage. Yeah, not even in the ring. Bro, I'll tell you. When I was young, maybe obviously times has changed, but when I was young, I thought the scariest heel was the Sheik.
Oh yeah. And Abdul the Butcher.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting is that a lot of the names. I mean, obviously, guys like Flair and Piper went into the '90s and beyond and stuff, but a lot of the guys that we mentioned would have been in their prime '95. So I think a more interesting question would be who's the Mount Rushmore?
Wait. Think about this.
Yeah.
What heel is there today? This is how much the business has changed. That actually scares you. Like I was actually afraid of the Sheik and Abdullah the Butcher as a shoot. Okay. Yeah. Who is out there today that there's nobody, right?
Nobody.
Yeah.
Buzz Sawyer used to scare me too.
Yeah, he was a wild one.
Yeah, he's always screaming and he's always mean. So,
I've seen clips of him recently. He did this really interesting way where he would catch someone and then do like a really snap power slam every time.
Yes.
It looks amazing the way he did that.
He was a great worker.
Yeah.
I mean, he takes his bump where you would punch him and he would go flying through the second and third rope.
Yeah.
Like wow. I was like, I've tried to practice that before. It's just incredibly skillful.
And
that like that. I was like, Jesus Christ. So, I want to do this bump. It was like I couldn't do it successfully each time.